Hello everyone, it's me Bazooka, and today I'm going to be facing off against the Dallas Dragapults in Week 5 of the Pokesports Draft League. Spectre Titan is a senior, which means he's in the same age division as me for VGC, and as of right now, he is one of the few seniors in Pokesports who qualified for the Seniors Players Cup, so big congrats to him. I unfortunately did it because I brought Primarina and Gigalith, and that was a very bad plan. But, So, his team consists of Appleton, Grimmsnarl, Clefable, Musharna, Buzzwole, Rotom Frost, Herdier, Tapu Fini, Entei, Unfezant, and Pawniard. And this is a relatively scary roster, which doesn't seem so at first. But, he's actually had a lot of really good games. As of right now, he's 2-1 in the draft league. And while his KD doesn't look super impressive, you look down at that Entei, it's dumb. 11 kills. He in 3 games. This thing picked up like almost 3 perfect games. I'm so like what? But going in this week, I think he's going to bring Grimmsnarl, I think he's going to bring Clefable, and I think he's going to bring Buzzwole, Entei, and Herdier. I think those are my pick predictions, and then I think Tapu Fini would be a great final bring. I honestly don't understand why it hasn't bringing Tapu Fini. In my opinion, it might just be a simple case of he doesn't want to, or something along those lines, or it's just not fitting him. But this week, I think my team's relatively weak to Finny, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him bringing it. So, with this out of the way, I kind of showed off the team that my opponent might be bringing. Let's get into what I'm bringing. So let's start out with Articuno. Articuno here is running just max speed and mental herb. I think this makes a lot of sense for a wide variety of reasons. What mental herb does is it prevents Articuno from being taunted. And the thing is, I'm very scared that Grimmsnarl might be a lead, taunts Articuno because Spactu saw my last video and thinks he can easily get, prevent me from getting Tailwind up without being punished super hard. However, I want to prevent that from happening, so I brought Mental Herb, Articuno, along with Tailwind. The reason I really want Tailwind up here is for speed control. If I can get speed control, I think it's possible to win this game. I'm very scared because I have to go super offensive against a team like his, because his team is very defensive. It has, like, Following Clefable, Grimmsnarl, Pokemon that just do really, really well in defensive playstyles, and he has Herdier, stuff like that, which is incredibly scary for my team. However, I don't think it's particularly scary just because of some of the support I'm bringing. I will say I'm actually bringing, like, a very similar team to last week. These are, like, my best 6 as of right now, so makes sense to be bringing all of them. But, anyway, Freezing Glare, Air Slash, Tailwind Protect, all of that makes sense, very basic. And then I believe I put on... Oh yeah, I put on enough special attack to try and be equal with my HP, but because my special attack is odd, then I had to invest one more stat point into one over the other. And I said, okay, I'll just do special attack because, I kind of prefer special attack. Especially on a Mon who has support in Torracat. Torracat right here is probably one of my favorite Mons I'm bringing this week. I'm bringing Special Torracat with Overheat, Taunt, Fake Out, and Parting Shot. I believe I ran just enough investment to Oko Buzzwole. With its Overheat, I still ran Eviolite. I don't think I need to explain why Eviolite. Torracat's good. 220 speed, this is enough to outpace max speed Jolly Buzzwole. I believe, yeah. And then just put the rest of my investment into special attack and HP. Torracat isn't particularly bulky, so you have to bring a ton of HP, and you need to bring Eviolite in order to supplement its pretty poor defenses, like almost every single week. So what I'm expecting to get is like, so what I'm gonna have is 105, 105, 172, which is still pretty bad. About as bulky as this Articuno right here on the physical side. And, like, yeah, it's just not crazy bulky. I don't think I'm expecting this thing to take a lot of hits unless it's like physical because of Intimidate. It really sucks that I have to give it up, but I think this will probably be a great week to showcase what Torracat could have done, but I'm just going to give it up for something else. Up next, we have Dracovish, and Dracovish is super self-explanatory. Life Orb, Strongjaw. I actually ran Strongjaw over Sandrush every single week so far. This week it actually makes sense because I really, really, really needed Dracovish to be able to wall break. And with Sandrush, it just doesn't have that offensive potential it gets with Strongjaw. Because Strongjaw essentially grants stab to all of its Fang moves. So that means that Psychic Fangs get stabbed, Crunch gets stabbed, and, it just breaks through walls. In fact, I actually ran Psychic Fangs on this just to get past, Grimmsnarl. Because once Grimmsnarl is off the field, if I Psychic Fangs, I've broken their screens, and it should be very easy to break them from there. Because I think once you get rid of screen support on Spactu's team, my coverage can really just kind of break through. And I think he might not predict this. If he does, that'd be cool, but I don't think he will. And, Vicious Rend just makes sense. Ironhead is because he has a lot of fairies. And then Crunch for Musharna. I actually kind of sugarcoated Musharna. Musharna is a pretty big threat, I'll be honest. If it sets up Trick Room, that's very scary for me. However, I do think it's possible for me to still win in that scenario because I have Gigalith. I'm actually running an extremely fast Gigalith set. Max Speed Jolly. I'm trying to outpace, Jolly... Who now? Not Stoutland. In Tailwind. Tailwind? Because I went from, I need to outpace, like, Buzzwole to Feeny, and then I was like, just outpace Herdier and Tailwind, and that should be it. So I have to run Max Speed Jolly, so, like, Turbo Gigalith. It's stupid. Base 25 speed, and I'm running Max Speed Investment. Smart. Why did I skip over? You know what? Whatever. Oh, yeah, I know what. Rock Slide here is for Rock Slide. It actually does damage against, like, Entei or whatever, any side ones are if Clefable is around, because otherwise, Clefable just prevents stuff. We have Heavy Slam here, also for Clefable, Grimmsnarl. It does a lot of damage. I actually said, I'm not Dynamaxing this thing, and all of its fairies probably won't Dynamax, or at least the ones with super effective damage to this. So I kind of said, okay, we're gonna bring Heavy Slam. As for Superpower, why did I bring Superpower? So I brought Superpower for Herdier. Actually, very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see Herdier at all this week. The thing is, he can't lead it. Under any circumstance, he cannot lead as Herdier. Because Herdier just gives Articuno free boost, which is very bad for him. But, because I think if he does lead Herdier, then I literally just, like, max Airstream and Fake Out their Grimmsnarl, I think. And then I just might win, because that might just Oko, because this Articuno is a bit more it's pretty offensive. But back on course, we covered the Sand Setter and the potential Tailwind, the potential TR beater. It does actually underspeed basically everything outside of Tailwind. You respect outspeed stuff in Tailwind, because there's no way it could outside of it. So that's quite good. Still a great mon. Next up, we have Stoutland. Stoutland here is Assault Vest. I've been running Assault Vest Stoutland every single week, and every single week I've been absolutely loving it. It does so good in so many scenarios. It can just sponge special hits with its... Actually, it has, like, surprisingly good special bulk, a decent attack stat, but unfortunately this week I had to run, like, no bulk, because I had to outspeed Buzzwole. Buzzwole is so incredibly scary. It's an Ultra Beast. It has absolutely absurd attacking stats, and it's quad weak to Articuno. So, yeah, I think I really want to try and preserve Articuno if I can once I get the Tailwind up. My best play might actually be to just switch it in for something else that I might not care about as much, or something that walls Grimmsnarl very well, because I really want to have it in for a potential Buzzwole v Articuno endgame. So there's that. Psychic Fangs for Buzzwole, actually. Buzzwole is incredibly scary for Stoutland. I think Psychic Fangs is just a necessity for being able to outspeed it. Because even with Tailwind, I want a bunch of speed creep on my opponent, so they feel threatened. Wild Charge here for Feeny. That's literally all it's here for, and it just makes sense. You know, you want to be able to kill Feeny somehow. I do think Stab could have been really good here, but I've almost always been running Stoutland as a sort of coverage mon who just gets to have whatever it needs for coverage. Why I run Assault Vest. So I think this is a pretty good Feeny counter too. Stomping Tantrum is here. I believe he has a Inte, just Inte. Stoutland has a very limited rock move pool, as you can see by last week, where it actually doesn't even get Rock Slide, which I think would probably be a great buff for it. Please listen to me, game. Like I genuinely think if they gave it that would make Stoutland such a good Pokemon, but especially in draft. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, Stoutland just does what Stoutland does. It looks like a very basic set, but I have to outpace Buzzwole, so I have to run max speed. Well, I don't have to, but I think it's like necessary. Up next, we have Sarina. Sarina is gonna be really key to this matchup, I think. What Sarina does is Sarina just says, "Oh, you are planning on existing Feeny. You don't get to." And then it kills it. Wideland Sarina this week. I actually didn't run Triple Axle. I have run Triple Axle every single other week, but ice coverage just wasn't necessary here at all. It really would have, I think, been worse for my matchup if I brought ice coverage over Play Rough here. So I'm very happy with what I did. Anyway, this thing's running Power Whip, High Jump Kick, Play Rough, Protect, and Widelands. Widelands has been so good last week. Like, I genuinely loved how it did, because I was like, I can fire off whatever I want with very little risk compared to without Widelands. Because Widelands, yeah. Like, it halves the chance of missing a Power Whip, which is so good. It's so good. And High Jump Kick, completely and totally almost nullifies the risk of it. And welcome back after the team showcase. So, we're just about to get into the match. I have my thing muted. And that shouldn't have changed much for you guys. Is it using Switch audio? No, yes it is. I want that muted then. But anyway, we're just gonna get into this. You know, Spacu is a great player. I don't know if I can win. I just gotta hope I can. So, yeah. Like I said, predictions still stay the same. Stay the same. I'm really expecting a Grimmsnarl lead under every single scenario. I don't think there's a way he wouldn't lead that. It just seems like his best possible play. I forgot to put on my glasses, which I don't like wearing on the street, because I look like a freaking nerd. But yeah. Okay. Yep. We're bringing Torracat Articuno in the lead. Sarina's coming in the back. I honestly might drop Sarina from him. No, I need Sarina in the back. Honestly, starting Stoutland in the back seems like my best play. If they do what I think they'll do. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna search again. If I typed in Link Battle, I'm gonna be so... Okay. Okay. You got him. Yeah, I've already stated what I think is gonna happen. Yep. I do. He asked me if I was recording. Spectre did, and I was like, I do believe I am. Okay. Draft league for this week. Random music. Let's go. We just gotta hope that this goes according to plan. If this doesn't go according to plan, I'm in a pretty bad position. If I don't see Grimmsnarl this week, I think that's really good. I would be surprised if he didn't bring it, because he loves his Grimmsnarl, he brings his Grimmsnarl. And Beanie comes. Okay, all of this is pretty much what I thought. No Ponyard, doesn't surprise me. Sarina actually does well here, because of, a lot of stuff. Yeah, Sarina's really good here. So I think Sarina's coming. I do need one of either Dracovish or Stoutland. I'm leaning into Stoutland. Stoutland just covers, like... Yeah, I'm very surprised to see Appleton, but I have Play Rough on Sarina, so I think that's okay. Yeah. And then I really want to try and preserve Articuno, I think. So, let's just get into this. I don't think there's anything else to this. Let's just go. Oh, that might be a bit out. Okay. I want to see, I think, like, Grimmsnarl Lente. This is exactly the lead I predicted. I forgot about Inner Focus. I don't think it matters. I don't believe this thing is Fake Out, so I think it's very safe for us to just go in for Tailwind and go in for Taunt. Yeah. I'll actually be able to see if it's Jolly or Adamantinte. Dynamax is turn 1. Interesting. Fake Out could be bad, but I think if he does Fake Out, what does he lose? A lot. And I also think this doesn't OHKO. Yeah, it shouldn't. I'm taunting Grimmsnarl here too, just to prevent him from doing any of those shenanigans. Fake Out. Okay, so he doesn't have Fake Out. Rockfall. Okay, interesting. So he's bringing Rockfall. Articuno dies here, but I've actually done something very positive. I've taunted. If I had faked out there, I could have actually gotten Tailwind up. Life Orb Entei. We also know that he's Jolly right now. Jolly max speed. Or Jolly enough speed to outspeed. Yeah. So Grimmsnarl's taunted. And Grimmsnarl is, like, basically useless to him. I do think he switches out Grimmsnarl into what? I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna Parting Shot here. Or maybe even Overheat into that Grimmsnarl slot. I think it's in my best interest to try and get... I might double into... No, I think I just go into Grimmsnarl with Overheat. They actually withdraw into Feeny. Herdier. Interesting. Good play. I can't complain, but that Herdier is dead. I need this, I believe if they go into my Stoutland field, I should have definitely seen that coming. They wanted Herdier off the field. They wanted, Articuno off the field. Honestly, leading Stoutland. Oh, the Rockfall setup! That Rockfall really helped Stoutland out. Rockfall again into Torracat slot. Yeah. Torracat doesn't live now. I don't think that's game. Like, at all. No, that's not. That's almost definitely not, right? I think the play here, it's my most powerful attack, 130, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it doesn't matter. If they have Feeny in the back, I think I've lost this game, to be honest. But I think if they... I think they probably just try and intimidate spam, to be honest. They might just protect... And I know I can take out Entei next turn. Because of, But no, I think they flare here. In which case, I think I probably just... double up into this slot. Yeah, I think I've lost this game. Oh! Get casual. We're just gonna go for a Steel Spike here. Get our defense up. Max Flare into Sarina. Yeah, we want to live this. Oh, was that... If that was a crit, I would be not too surprised. But if it also just killed us, not too surprising either. I think that was my best play. GG. I definitely lost. I don't think there was much I could have done in that situation. But I know his Grimmsnarl has Fake Out, and I know that his Herdier is running Baby Doll Eyes. I also know that I have a plan for game 2 now. And that plan is preserve Articuno way better. I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. To Sacred Fire. And this probably burns too. I actually get a kill here. Which is good because that ups my KD. If I had brought Dracovish there, I think I would have done way better. I also know he's brought Rockfall. I think actually in a scenario like this, it could have been a lot more beneficial for me to do. I've already revealed my Steel type move. It's probably my best interest to just attack this Grimmsnarl. He probably just spams Baby Doll Eyes. He might attack here. Yeah, no, he does. So, I actually don't know if this Grimmsnarl is purely supportive or not. I do know that Herdier is feeling purely supportive. This is Spirit Break. Sucker Punch, interesting. I'm just going in with Iron Head. It doesn't matter. I might have been able to win off of like a crit there. Or no, I might have been able to kill off of like a crit there. I actually know a lot about his Herdier's moveset. I know about his Grimmsnarl's moveset. If I had to guess, Fake Out, Sucker Punch, Dual Screens. Very cool. I know Torracat outspeeds, and I know I can get up Tailwinds next game. I actually got so much info there. Very beneficial. So let's just think about this for a second. I figure his Herdier is Eviolite. I know this. I know that his Grimmsnarl is probably Light Clay. It's of the Light Clay variant. Sucker Punch too. It's running exclusively Sucker Punch, but he can deal absolutely no damage to one of my mons. I know his Entei is running Rock Slide to try and instantly KO my Articuno. Articuno does not have Sash. However, what I do have, which is interesting here, I mean, I also know for a fact that he's Jolly. He's not Adamant. Honestly, Mr. Fish is extremely threatening here. Did I bring, like, Articuno Dracovish? And just go in for, like, a stupid high-power attack? No, I think I might just lead the same thing and bring Fish over. It's good to know that he's, running that Grimmsnarl set, though. He could have also been bluffing and not even brought some other things. I do think this might be my best play. Sand could be good here. Yeah. However, this time, I think knowing going in that it's... I think I actually have a decent strat. Fakes out here. Interesting. Rock Fault? That doesn't Oko Torracat. Okay, this is very positive. Well, I just got my speed control I needed. Yep. I really like that. Yeah. He actually gave me, I think, exactly the momentum I needed. He tricks. Well, we're gonna chunk you. If he rock falls Fish here, I mean, Fish ignores it. Full instance doesn't activate like that, baby. Fish. 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 He runs full instance. He's bluff. He doesn't even have screens. He's not screens Grimmsnarl. And he just sent out... Well, that's interesting. Which one does more? You're 80, 160, stab boosted, followed by... Yeah, so Fisher Sprint does more. I don't know why. It's not... Why would I even bring Iron Head if it's not, Strong Jaw boosted? That doesn't Oko. And you just gave me free kill. Delete. Okay. Yep. Yes, delete us. That went very well. Very, very well. Yep, they had Herdier. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to bring that up. Not in the face of an Articuno. That's like the last thing you want. Yeah, that was really good. That was good. What I did there was I said, okay, cool. I know my win con is. My win con is go all out offensive and completely destroy it. And I also know right here he doesn't have screens. Articuno or Fish? No, it doesn't matter. Accept your defeat. That actually didn't Oko. Neat. Oh yeah, that grit mattered. Grit mattered. No. I don't think there's been any luck here. I think it's really just been outplaying, so really good set. Really, really good set. Oh, neat. I just had an even better strategy that works even better. Oh, neat. Yeah, that does work better. I think, yeah. Yeah. Queenly Majesty, really good ability. Fun fact, did you know that? Because I bet you didn't. Honestly? So here's the thing, right? Like, do I lead? No, because then I think he brings Feeny in the back. In that case, Articuno was really, really good there. I actually really like leading Dracovish and Sarina. No, I really like Dracovish, Gigalith, just somehow bluff, Strongjaw. Bluff Sand. Switch into Sarina. And keep, in order to prevent Grimmsnarl from being Grimmsnarl, because right now we know what this Grimmsnarl is running. This Grimmsnarl is running a stupid, dumb baby set. I don't think he leads the same thing again. Like, I really doubt that he'll do that. Taking a single game is an accomplishment in of itself. I do think Articuno is my best play here because of Buzzwole. If that is literally like the only reason, and it's the only justification I think I need. I'm gonna burn through like all my time here, I think, in order to try and do the best possible plays. I don't love my matchup, I think, in most situations. They do lead Grimmsnarl into again. Gigalith into Sarina again, I really like that. Yeah. I just let Mr. Fish be Mr. Fish. Prevent any prankster shenanigans. Inte protects. They actually went for trick. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Yeah. And I don't think they want to risk. If they know very in-depth mechanics, I think it would be possible for them to call my bluff. What I want, they might, would doubling back into Articuno be a bad idea? I think so. They actually withdraw Inte. Herdier? Yeah. They actually reveal Light Screen? Ooh! Woo! I think they're trying to stall out Sand. Well, I don't. This Herdier is not a threat at all. I'm doubling into this Grimmsnarl, like 100%. Is that Beanie? Well, that's an interesting thing they've done. I have Queenly Majesty. Boy. Imagine not knowing the in-depth mechanic. Okay, wait. No, I win. I think I might win this game. Oh, crap. I did get rid of that, didn't I? Oh, okay. Whatever. I think I just go into Gigalith here. And then I just Power Whip. Do I not? Or even just High Jump Kick the Herdier slot. But I kind of feel like I don't know. I don't want to do that. They positioned good here. I actually killed their Serene. I think they just let me win. Yeah, no, they did. They're playing so horribly. What? My god, oh my god, Spac2. I can't, no. You can't be doing that. You can't be. No, you can't, I don't actually know. What would their last coverage move be? I genuinely think it might be my best interest to double protect. Yeah. Yep. Desperation. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? You know. Oh, this was my best play. Double protect. Knuckle would be scary. What would Inte get for Knuckle? That's my question. Wait, what would Inte get for a Knuckle? reversal? No, he wouldn't be bringing that. Max Flare, yeah. I think he's trying to chase Serena off the field. I think I double into Grimmsnarl here. Yeah. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. They actually withdraw Grimmsnarl. Interesting. Well, I think I just got a free defense boost, so that's cool. And I'm also stalling out this man's Dynamax. I think he might have actually just, like, genuinely, he might have won me the game. Like, I'm not saying that for sure, by the way, because that's very cocky. Do I KO a Herdier from here? I want to say I do. Max Strike into who? Serena? Interesting. I'd really like to KO it. So, like, I'm -1, and Gigalith has 130. Stoutland's put in. Oh, wait, no, I know what I do here. Yeah. I don't have Torracat, damn it. Articuno protect and go for a Rock Fall onto the Entei, yeah. I think that's my best play. Or that's it. I think that's my play. I'm pretty sure I know all of Entei's moves. I can. They actually withdraw here. Send in Grimmsnarl, probably for fake out pressure. They're playing really well, so I can't be mad if I do lose. Max Strike. Casually grants competitive boost. Entei is his only offensive threat. Actually, if he tries to double into me here with, like, Sucker Punch and that, my best play is actually probably to try and go for a Tailwind. And hope that I don't flinch. Withdraws Grimmsnarl. Wait, do they not have Protect? Do they not have Protect? Oh yeah, just casually grant me another competitive boost. Sacred Fire and Sun. Does KO. I don't know if that matters. I want to say I don't think it does, because I think from here Gigalith kills. Yeah, it's Gigalith. Okay, and I think that might just be the set. Holy. Oh my god, dude, that is so tense. That's just tense. It's tense. You know, I don't want to say GG yet, by the way, because that just seems rude to my opponent, who has played incredibly well here. I don't see a great out for him. I don't think there is one, to be honest. Yep. Okay, but, anyway, that's good. I'll see all of you later. GG to SPAC 2. Peace.